Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To the juries that I respect, today I will deliver a story about the Kebayan and the moneylender. This is a folklore of Kebayan from West Java. The Kebayan paced back and forth in his house because he was so nervous that day because the moneylender will come to collect the debt. He didn't have the money to pay off the debt that day, and if he doesn't pay the installments, of course, the insolent moneylender will raise the loan interest as he pleases. The principal loan hasn't been paid, so each installment is only used up to pay the interest. The Kebayan regretted borrowing money from loan sharks, but at that time he was in dire need of money. Damn to that loan shark! He doesn't care about teachings of Islam which forbids usury. He isn't afraid, especially with us. He isn't afraid of hellfire. Kebayan murmured. The Kebayan then remembered his conversation with his father-in-law. Believe me, Kebayan, he's always overshadowed by fear. Dare and fear are two inherent traits in every human soul. Also, in your loan shark's soul, even though he dares to oppose the prohibition of religion, he certainly has a fear of something. You should fight and know, Kebayan. The Kebayan came up with a brilliant idea after he remembered his father's-in-law advice. He also told his plans to his wife, Nyi Item. Hearing her husband's plans, Nyi Item giggled. Then they began to carry out their plan. Nyi Item bathed the Kebayan with a bucket of palm wine. The Kebayan then rolled on the expanse of cottonwood so that his entire body turned white because of the cottonwood sticking. He wore a red mask. The Kebayan then enters into a chicken cage on top, covered with a cloth. Soon, the moneylender came to Kebayan's house to collect the debt. After he knocks on the door, Nyi Item opened the door and invited the loan shark to enter the house.
Kebayan isn't at home, sir. So he can't pay the debts today. So next time, sir.
Said Nyi Item. You can't. Where is he? He knows that I will come to collect the debt. Where did he go? Will Kebayan dare to borrow money, turn to be billed, instead continue to avoid? Say the loan shark.
Kebayan is facing the police officer to report that he just caught a strange bird. The bird will be handed over to the police officer. And the strange bird is in a chicken cage.
Said Nyi Item. Strange how? I want to see. Where? The loan shark wanted to see it, but Nyi Item immediately forbade it. said Neaton. But the loan shark, who felt very curious, don't care. So he lifted the cage. But as soon the cage was lifted, si Kabayan, whose body was full of cotton, ran while flapping his hands like a bird flapping his wings. Then the Kabayan shouted, then disappeared. Actually, the Kabayan ran behind the house and hid behind the trees while watching the moneylender from afar.
Ouch, sir! Ouch! The bird is gone!
Said Neaton while pretending to cry.
What are you going to say to the chief of police, sir? I have to catch the bird again. If not, you might be imprisoned by the police for having eliminated the magical bird.
And then Neaton pretended to cry again, howling. Hearing Neaton's cry, the loan shark felt scared. His face turned pale because he had to be caught by the police and live behind the bars. Trembling, the loan shark said, "Don't, Neaton. Don't report me to the police. Just say the magical bird escaped on its own. In exchange for my debt, I will consider Kabayan paid off." Saying those words, then the loan shark scurried away. Seeing that, the Kabayan came out from his hiding place. Together with Neaton, they laughed out loud to see the loan shark scared. They were also very happy because the Kabayan's debt was considered to be paid off. The end. To the juries that I respected, thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.